What's up, everybody? It's Stephen Pritchard with my man Sam.
Let's go.
Sam, vacation's over, my man. It's time to work.
The sun
Guess what starts on Monday, my man?
the grid tournament.
The grid tournament. Anyways, you guys, we're super excited. It is, how many years have we done it so far?
This is our third year.
Year 3, and it's gotten bigger and bigger year over year because people love the competition. So this year, it's starting on Monday, February 27th, and it goes until April 14th. The crazy thing is, Sam, do you remember how many teams we had roughly last year?
I want to say there's like maybe 25, 30 teams.
Yeah, so let's go over some things real quick. So obviously we're doing solar and roofing, and we got a couple alarms in there. Let me throw some numbers out at you. This year in the solar side, we have 60 flipping teams
60,
going head to head.
2v2, that's 120 people entered.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, let me specify. That's only solar. Let me go and add another 25 roofing teams.
170 contestants all competing in the streets starting on Monday. It's going to be wild.
Monday, it's wild. So here's how it's going to break down. Obviously, you guys know how it works. We love our competitions. So we're going to have, on the solar side, there's going to be a 2-week seeding round. The seeding round is going to be February 27th through March 2nd. Seeding round number 2 is going to be March 3rd through March 8th. And then after that, we will start our rounds. Round 1 starts on May 9th and goes until, March 9th and goes until March 14th. So I'm going to drop down since we have lower or a smaller number in roofing, obviously, because in some places there's still snow. We're going to have about 4 weeks of seeding rounds. Okay. And they start on February 27th, and that seeding round will end March 20th. So it's got 4 weeks. Okay. Now, refresher. The people have spoke and we have listened. Now, so the way the points work, for one contingency on the roofing side, you get a point. Right? For one finance docs on the solar side, closed with finance docs, 1 point. Now, the other thing actually is on the point side is, let's see, real quick, because I know you guys spoke and we listened, and
3 points if
3 points.
Final contract signed. So roofing, total of 4 points. So you're going to see higher scores on the roofing side than you are the solar side, simply because really you get 4 points per customer, where solar you just get 1 point for signed deal. It's got to have loan and agreement signed. So it's not like, hey, I got them excited and ran credit. No, it's like a signed deal is a signed deal.
Yep. So I'll go over it one more time. Roofing, contingency, roofing and windows, contingency, 1 point. Closed deals, 3 points. Solar, install agreement with finance docs signed, 1 point. Alarms, final signature within 5 days span, 1 point. Now, listen up. These have to be recorded and sent to us by every Sunday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
And I can't stress this enough, guys. Every Wednesday night, we're going to send out a text. Every Friday, every Sunday. If you don't update your text and update your scores along the week, it makes it really frustrating. We want to know what the scores are happening frequently. So, am I winning or am I losing come Wednesday? Am I winning or am I losing come Friday? So when we send you out a text saying, hey, what's the score? Just fill out the type form. That way we can update the scores as we go, instead of it just kind of being a blind game throughout. And if you don't do that, we could potentially eliminate you and just be like, they're not playing the game. every single year, every time we do a tournament, let's say we start with 60 solar teams, I'm going to cut 5 or 6 of them that just aren't responding. And I'm going to be like, well, you're not playing the game, because part of the game is sending in our numbers so that we can actually have a real scoreboard. And if you go onto the website, if you check this out, guys, you can see right here, it has who's going up against who. So what team goes up against what team. Every team has a name and a player card. You'll see the 2 people's headshots. You'll see kind of where they're at. And you'll know who you're going to go up against the next week based on the seedings and the rounds. And so every week you're going to see a podcast like this come out. We're going to highlight people. We're going to call people out that we feel like should be doing better. And it's an opportunity for you guys to get some exposure and also, put your money where your mouth is. It's like, this is game time. And it's not just time to be like, oh, cool, my goal is 5 this month. It's like, no, the people that are going to win this, you're going to see some stupid numbers. And I expect some people like Anthony and Jody on the roofing side, some defending champions. You've got like Luke Ward, kind of some that are going to bring some fire.
Yeah. So again, all we ask is you guys to play full out, play by the rules. Do what we ask. If we ask you for the scores by 10 a.m. on Sunday, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on Sunday, please get them to us, because I have seen more people's lives change in these competitions. And I want you guys to play full out and have the same opportunity everybody else has, and watch yourselves grow and get way better with the competition that you are literally surrounding yourself with.
And it'd be a dumb reason to lose because you don't submit your score. Like, it's kind of like, oh, well, we actually beat them. It's like, yeah, but you didn't submit your score, so I don't know that. And I'm not going to go backdate and reproduce everything, have designers reproduce everything just because you didn't submit the score. Like, there's a lot of logistics that go into this, so we appreciate your guys' cooperation. So let's dive in, Steven. We'll start with the roofing, dude. Who's your pick? Who's winning this thing?
Well, I've got my two well, I don't even know if I should say 2, but right now that's standing out to me, obviously, as our defending champs, because I've never met somebody so competitive a day in my life other than Jody and Anthony. I mean, she puts her mind to something, and guess what? It's bar none. Like, you think you have her. Next thing you know, you wake up and she just put up another 20 deals. It's wild.
All I gotta say is she kept the name Shingle Ladies, and Anthony's now on the team. So I'm like,
hey,
Anthony, you gotta play under Shingle Ladies.
Listen, hey, it's 2023, baby. Anything goes. Okay, we've got this.
Shingle Ladies.
Hey, here it is. I'm telling you. But somebody else that really sticks out to me is, we've got our BLR, man.
I know they came in strong.
I mean, they've got a couple teams in there, but right now I'm really looking at and their name is Clutch, man. So Los Chicos, BLR S, right? Andrew Matson and Ian Rogie. I hate to butcher it, but I'm telling you right now, those are my 2 tops right now. I really have a lot of faith in those 2. You will see those 2 in the finals. I can assure you that.
Yeah, they've got strong teams. It's fun to see those guys growing. Derek White and Darren Dowdy with advantage. That'll be a strong one. Dude, you got to give some guys in Colorado love, like Greg Morrell and Skylar Fisher. Dude, I love that they didn't put Greg and Rob on the same team. This is going to be an interesting match.
It'll be good. Those are going to see. I think those are going to be our Cinderella stories, right? I think they have something to prove. I think they're hungry. Every conversation I've ever had with the Fisher Thompson team is they're just hungry and they're learning. So, I mean, they're definitely the teams to watch. These are just right now out of the gates. If I was to put the odds to it, I'm picking those the top 2 right there. But there's so many teams like Ryan Merrill from Advantage Roofing in Tyler, Texas. Dude, I've talked to the man. I've been around the man. He's like a sniper. He's like just a silent killer. He shows up and just shows out. And if there's anything, the people that are in here, they don't just talk about it; they are about it, and they just sling.
Another fun one is, okay, you got Georgia's Best Roofer coming in strong. I like that Genesis and Monica are in 2 separate teams. Girl power over here. A lot of female power. I love this. And then you got Lifetime quality guys. Like, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 teams from Lifetime where, these guys are strong. Their goal is to do over 100 million this year. And, they got some top dogs that know how to throw down. Me and Steven are going to be out there on the 6th of March. So we'll get to meet some of these players. So we'll see. Like, let's put.
It's gonna be good. They're coming.
Don't be the guy that this week all of a sudden me and Steven come out there on Monday and we're like, hey, which one were you? And you're like, oh, we're the ones that sucked and put 0 up, or we're the ones that didn't. You know what I mean? Like, I want you guys to be showing off for us when we come visit you guys. And so let's move into, if I had to pick, okay, who's winning this whole thing? You got to pick one team. Who is it?
I'm unfortunately, I hate to say, you guys, I'm a Jody fan all the way. She is
Single ladies. Okay. All right. I got my money on Los Chicos then. I'm taking.
Just so everybody's clear, I'm like 1-0 right now on these picks. So
yeah.
okay.
Steven's, I'm not a gambling man.
Yeah.
So I got Los Chicos. Andrew, do not let me down. I will put my. Come on.
And I hope there's a Cinderella story. I really do.
Okay. So let's get into solar. All right. So we have 60 teams, a lot of freaking fire. We got a bunch of teams from Tyco out in Arizona. Of course, we got Luke Ward and squad back. We got Nate Bowman. He freaking solar experts. They threw down and held their own with Joy and Misty. They're a strong team coming back. And Miguel with Sunbright throwing in a bunch of good teams like Alvarez and Jessica. That'll be a good team. I'm excited about Jessica and Jeffrey. Who else we got on here?
Dude, you got Jeremiah Bros and Sean Gregory. Like, they're just consistent, and they're just going to be steady wins the race, and they're going to show up. The other ones that I love, obviously, I'm gonna shout it out because he's my boy anyways, is Luke Ward. My man is a monster, and he's a force to be reckoned with. So it's just one of those guys, he's never going to stop. And but what's motive, man? He just goes and he goes and he goes. The other one that I'm super excited to see is Scott McAllister.
Yes, throwing down right now. He's like, in the elite.
Fire. Like, my man is, I'll put it in perspective. I'm pretty sure if I saw correctly in the elite, it was like $110,000 out of pocket. Like
$226,000 deal.
Okay. I'm sorry I shortchanged you. That's on me. My apologies. Anyways, if that doesn't say the type of person he is, he's going to go after it.
So here's my concern about this Blake, Presley, and Muhammad. You guys are just doing blitz team. This is like, you blitz for the whole tournament if you want to stay in this. It's like, oh, we can't miss this week. So you better be blitzing all week. If you're doing blitzes, this is game time. You go all in. This just doesn't stop till April 14th. But the ones that Jake Zimmer, Golden Door winner, they're going to come in strong. You got Matthew Crowder and Taylor Armstrong. That's a strong one.
That is huge.
Yeah, the solarpreneur coming and dusting the cleats off. Let's go. Dude, this is it. I don't know, man. You got
60 teams. Look, and here's the thing. Here's somebody who to watch. They're new to the solar, not new, they're new-ish, is the Simplicity Solar guys.
Yeah, David Dotson.
David and Alex. Like, dude, they have been absorbing so much knowledge, and they have been consistent on the doors. They've been consistent on putting glass on roofs. Like, I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on them. I promise you, they will fight till the end. So, I'm excited. I am so excited. It is hard for me to pick, but again,
Rich with Sasha and Chase, that'll be a good one. Okay, pick one. You got to pick one. We'll see where we're at. Maybe you can pick two because that's like odds are low.
Well, I'm gonna stick with my boy Luke Ward.
Ooh, you went safe. I kind of want to go with an upset over here.
Well, wait a minute. You said I could pick two.
Yeah, you get to pick two. You get to pick two.
And then here's what I'm going with. Man, you know what I just saw too? Fresh to the game, and I know this is going to just catapult them into the next level of their solar game, is the Thundersons. Chad and Alex. Yeah. Like, I'm amped. But if I had to pick, here's my Cinderella new not safe pick. You ready?
Yep.
VTRS.
Okay.
Jake Zimmer, Randy Colts. I'm telling you right now, Golden Door. Listen, he's going to push
Yeah.
Randy to be his best. No. Who do you have, Sam? Who are you going with? You're two.
You got a good team. I might go Scott McAllister with the minimum wagers.
That's fair.
I might go, dude, Matt Crowder, and then the Sunwalkers would be strong. You know, they're steady Eddie.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna go.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Eminem, Michael Thuft. Gosh, I don't know, man. This is hard. You guys suck. Okay, I'm going Scott McAllister, minimum wagers, taking it. And my second choice is going to be, I'm going, all right, we're going to go the Mormon Muscle. That's solid. I'm just going to pick the Mormon Muscle for the name. We got
Yes.
in the house with Kaylin.
Yes.
They're good. Like, you got Kaylin Ellsworth and Joseph. Like, I'm going you guys. So Mormon Muscle, baby. Let's go. You better make me proud.
Hey, listen, here's 60 teams. Here's my biggest fear, Sam, and this is what I hope people don't sleep on. I don't think they realize the amount of competition that is sitting right here. And I think they're going to undershoot and they're going to play it safe coming out of the gates. And that's what I fear for. So again, people, I want you to win. Do not sandbag, play all out because you're going to need it.
Yeah. Let's see how this plays. Play fair, clean deals. We expect you to be on your honesty. We do random audits. So what we'll do is you submit your CRM pictures of your actual deals or contracts signed. You actually submit those in the type form, but then we'll also do random audits into your CRM and we'll say, is this actual factual? So part of the agreement is for us to get a little bit of back end access. We've got a whole team that does the auditing. And we will see you guys on the street. So let's go.
See you on the streets.
Have a big week this week and let's
go.